Hi everyone! It's an incredibly windy day. Ignore my beautiful face paint. I had a 6-year-old paint my face at a horse show today. Um, Today I want to talk about something I've been thinking about for a while, about the idea that possibly no desire in us is wrong. I'm not sure about that yet, but the theory that I'm thinking about right now is taking those desires and not necessarily condemning them and cutting them out like with a surgical knife and tossing them away, but rather looking at them and thinking, okay, how can I express this desire but in a healthy way? And let me give you an example of that. I was at the horse show today, and I'm so fascinated by horses and by horseback riding. And I was talking with a woman who really voiced some of my own thoughts about how, well, she criticized it as Irish riding, but I think it could be American riding as well, and possibly all over the world, saying that the focus is too much on conquering the horse and showing yourself to be the bigger man, as she said. And it's unfortunately supported by the culture around them too, because the people leaning over the fences and watching you ride, she said you'll start to hear them say, "Oh, it's taking the piss out of him. Look at them. He's not riding it well," or whatever it is they say. Um, and so I think it takes a lot of strength and courage to step back and say, no, I don't want my riding experience to be about dominating this creature. Because I personally, when I look at a horse, I have way too much respect for the horse as a creature just like myself. And I want the horse to enjoy the experience too. And I feel like, how am I going to enjoy it, for one thing, if I've got that churning in my gut and that anger and that pushing up against the wall, and the horse being the wall and saying, no, I'm going to impose my will on you, and I'm going to make this happen. And how is the horse, you see these horses just so jumpy sometimes and so upset, and you're thinking, you're not respecting the horse and the horse's right to enjoy the experience too. That's the thing, is I feel like the horse has the right to enjoy the ride, and why not work together? But okay, so there's that desire within people. I think depending on personality and depending on upbringing, depending on your parents and on your schooling, I think it's stronger in some and less so in others, but there's that desire of domination, of feeling like you're superior, feeling like you're subduing and making another person or animal submit to you. And okay, so what if we took that desire that's in a lot of us, I could maybe even argue in all of us to varying degrees, and what if you said, okay, I feel this in me right now. I feel like I want to control this situation. I want to control this child. I want to control this dog or horse. And what if you stopped and said, what if I took that desire and expressed it in a different way? What if I walked away from this situation and opened up a map and pinned a mountain and said, I'm going to go climb this mountain. Now, I know this might sound ridiculous, but I've actually done this before. And there's something about putting yourself out in the elements, whether you're running in the woods or you're just walking more miles than you normally do. And when you take that desire for conquering something and turn it into yourself, and don't even look at it as, I'm conquering nature. No, you're just trying to have victory over challenges that nature is presenting to you. It's actually a very beautiful thing. I really do feel like the world presents opportunities for us to express a huge myriad range of feelings within us in a positive way, because there's something just so invigorating about walking against the wind or running with rain in your face and pushing your own limits and trying to see how far can you go to subdue your own fears within and your own voice that's saying, I can't do this, and you say, no, I can run the extra mile, I can navigate this path in the woods that I've never seen before. And it becomes very exciting, and I feel like you grow as a person rather than crushing another person or child or horse or dog or whatever it is, that makes you a smaller human being, you know? That doesn't grow your soul at all. But putting yourself in a situation where you are fighting the elements, because I don't think it's bad to have that desire in you to grapple. You know, I actually think that's a very good desire, to have that fight feeling. But take that fight feeling and put it towards a project, a run, a hike through the wilderness. You know, direct it towards yourself and allow other people to live and enjoy their lives. Step away from them and focus on taking that current of energy and expanding your own life with it in an extremely superb and positive, healthy way. So, like my war paint, let's go run.